Hello everyone. In this whole course, we are talking about SEO, but there is no SEO without search engine. And before starting your SEO, before starting doing SEO on your website, on your blog, you need to understand how search engine works because that is how you are going to optimize your website, right? If you understand how search engine works, what is the algorithm, what consider things search engine will consider while ranking your website, how search engine indexing, crawling, and all this thing takes place, that then you are going to optimize your website according to that. Then you are going to make some fixes on your website that will help you rank better in SEO. So today in this it's going to be a very deep video, well explained video, and a lot of things will be there in this video. So stay tuned till the end. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how search engine works. And I'm just going to share the slide over here so that you can see all the things that I'm going to share. So today's topic is how search engine works. If you know how search engine works, that is one of the best thing you could do in SEO because that is how you're going to optimize your website. So let's get into this. So the primary functions of the search engine. I have added 3 points over here, and these are the top points that you will be needing while understanding the working process of a search engine. So first process is crawl. The search engines, any search engine, whichever search engine is there around the world, the foremost thing they will do is crawl your website. They will come to your website, they will crawl each and every single page, and then they will understand what content is there on your website, what category you are serving, what kind of website you are, where should I put this website while ranking your pages. So first it will explore all the things on your website, how many pages are there, it will go through all the pages. You need to provide a sitemap for that, because if you have a sitemap, it will be easier for the search engine to crawl your website. You should put internal links. So we have already discussed about internal links, right? I think so. So this is the internal link on my own website, because you can see over here at the bottom, over here, you can see it's digital marketing agency / Bangalore. So this is the internal link in my own website. So one internal link, then you can provide, I don't have a HTML sitemap, but I do have XML sitemap. So you can provide both the sitemap, but XML sitemap is very much needed. So sitemap, I don't know, is it on XML? Let me check if it is there. Yeah, it is here. So my sitemap is here. So if you go to all these pages, all my posts are there in this. This is the post sitemap, this is the page sitemap, my project, category, and author sitemap. So all the posts, if you click over here, so all the posts on my website are here. You can check it out, right? And it is very easy, very well formatted. So the search engine can come over here, crawl on my website, find out all the content that is out there on my website. So let's say if I'm making a custom website, over there you need to add all these pages manually in the sitemap, or you can there are some sitemap generators. Sitemap generator. Just search sitemap generator. This is xmlsitemap.com. There is one hyphen over here. Just visit this website. This is the website which I'm using. Just type your URL and start. So it will make a sitemap. There are some limit like 500 pages, but if you don't have a very good website, and if you're just starting out, obviously you don't have a very good website, you can just make a sitemap for free. You can download it from here, upload in the root directory of your website, and that will be done. Also, if you have an e-commerce website and you have a lot of pages, let's say you already have a website, but now you're looking for marketing, then what you can do, you can just pay a small amount over here. And I think you can search for other alternatives also if you want. But you can pay a small amount over here and you can get the site map. Yeah, it's that simple. So the crawl, what the crawler will do, so every search engine, they have their own crawlers. What the crawler will do, they will come to your website, they will roam around, and they will find out all the things. Over here, I have given an example of roaming around the city. So let's say you are new to a particular city. So let's say Bangalore, okay? So you have just landed in Bangalore and you want to explore the city. What all things are there? Either historical places or any parks, any pubs, any trekking places near Bangalore. So all these things. So what you will do, you will just roam around. You will, if you don't have a Google and all those things, you can't search, right? Over here, you can't search in this example. So what you will do, you will start searching. You will visit some place, you will ask people, you will do some researching. You will go at one place, you will explore that place. And let's say you are going to one trekking place, and over there you will ask other people what all other trekking places are there. You are going to one particular museum, and over there you will ask the person over there if there are any other museums or historical places in Bangalore. Same as pub, you have visited one pub, you have visited one eatery, and over there you are asking where I can find more things in Bangalore, where I can taste the local food. So all this things you can do if you are visiting a new city. The same thing will be the work of a crawler on your website. They will be searching the content on your website, the pages, all the content that is on your website, right? So the crawler will crawl, and every search engine has their own crawlers. Now, the second part is indexing. So let's say you have crawled everything, you have heard every voice in your city, right? Now, the thing is indexing, what you're going to do. So let's say you are a traveler. What you will do, you will keep a journal, right? You will make a list of 20 best places to track around Bangalore. You will make a list of all the places. You will write some notes over there. What is the highest peak in Bangalore? What is the toughest track in Bangalore? I'm just talking about trekking because my first company was adventure travel company, and I used to do a lot of treks at the time. So I have some knowledge that is I am sharing with you guys. So what all treks are there in Bangalore, and where I need to get the permission from the forest department, which treks are free, which treks I cannot go at night, where can I stay at night if you want to do night trek. So, or is there any snakes in treks around Bangalore? So all the things you can search, right? And you can note it down in your diary. The same thing you can do with eatery, right? If you want to go on some restaurant where I will find the best biryani in Bangalore. I love Meghana biryani. That is why I'm ordering Meghana biryani every single time. So you can make a list of Meghana biryani where I will get the local food in South India, in Bangalore, the local South Indian food in Bangalore. So you can make a list of all the delicious food that you want to eat. If let's say uh, you're tired of eating South Indian food now, you have been eating South Indian from last 2 weeks. Now you want to try some Punjabi, some Rajasthani food. You can ask somebody, right? And you can make a list of all these things. So this is indexing. You are making a list in your diary. So let's say this diary is a database of the search engine, right? And search engine is indexing every single thing, every single content, every single image on your website in their databases, right? So the newly found content is being indexed in huge databases with the search engine. The examples you are noting down everything, and I have given you this example. Now you can find out what all pages are indexed. You can find out how many pages are indexed in that particular search engine. So you need to search. Let's say over here I'm searching in this is Edge, and in Edge the default search engine is Google. So in Google I'm searching site Uh-huh. Site, column, your website name without www.net, and just click enter. And what results you will get over here? See, my site got hacked, so all these pages were, I don't know who made these pages. But there is one result over here. I think I'm searching in Bing only. This. So in Bing only one page is indexed. Copy. I need to search over here. This is Google default. Yeah. So in Google, what all pages are indexed? So this page, this is, see, my site got hacked by somebody. I got my site back, but still, these pages are there. I will remove these pages. I will just check what is this. So all the pages which are there on my website, so many hacked. So see, all those pages are there actually. You can find in between these hacked pages. See, all these pages I have actually removed, so you cannot find these pages now. I've removed all these pages in Google, but still it's showing indexed. So you can actually find over here all the pages which are indexed in the website. Let me check with one of my clients. See, all the pages are indexed over here. Whatever pages are there on the website, whatever blogs are there, whatever courses are there, you can find every single page over here. If we just type this site column attained.com, so all the pages which are indexed with this search engine. So, and the same thing you can do in Bing. So this is my search bar of Google. This is for Bing. Again, the same thing, but all these pages are indexed in Bing, not because there can be differences, right? Some pages cannot be here in one particular search engine. So you can actually submit your pages and you can get the data. So this is index, how search engine is going to index your website. And now, after crawling, they got all the details. They have indexed in their databases. Now, the time is to rank your website. So now, search engine will rank your website according to the SEO work that you have done on all the pages on your website, right? So the third point is rank. The search engine evaluates the best content and produces SERP. SERP, the full form of SERP is search engine ranking position. Okay, so all the results that you will get over here, these are sub results. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are sub results. Now Google will give the answer to all the queries according to all the ranking after evaluating all the ranking factors for your website, for your pages. Now, for this, I have given an example. You're telling your friends about the best places in the city you have visited. Same thing Google is doing. Google is telling everybody that these are the best websites for that particular search. So yeah, over here we have covered the topic, that is how search engine works. And in the next slide, because there is one more slide, we are going to talk about some basic things about search engine. So if you're not showing up anywhere in the search engine, there are a few possible reasons why. If the content you have uploaded, you have started a new website, but it's not showing. If you're searching by site colon your domain name dot com dot in, whatever the extension is. So there is some problem over there, right? The problems can be your site is brand new and hasn't been crawled yet. For this, what example can I give? Let's say you just got admission in a college, or you just joined a new company. So in the classroom or in the office, nobody actually knows you because you have not interacted, or the CEO, the director has not introduced you to all the people in the office, or the class teacher has not introduced you to not new people in the class. I was just drinking some water. So yeah, I'm back. They have not introduced you in the class. That is why nobody knows you. So you need to tell the director, the CEO, to introduce you with other people, or the class teacher to introduce you with other classmates. This is this you can do by visiting the webmaster tools. For I've already told you. If not, this is search engine, search console of Google. Over here, you can just put your URL over here. It will retrieve the data, and you can request indexing of that particular link. The same thing you can do. Let's say this is after URL sitemap.xml. Put it over here, index a sitemap, and you can add your sitemap over here also. So it will be easier for Google. Yeah, over here you can just submit your sitemap. So this is my sitemap. Just submit your sitemap, and it will fetch all the data which is here on your website, right? The same thing you need to do with Bing also. In Bing, you need to submit your website so that this can be indexed. The second point is your site isn't linking to from any external websites. So let's say you just started the website and you don't have any links from other websites. Like for example, you haven't created any Facebook page, Instagram page, LinkedIn page, and you have not put your links over there, right? So if you're putting your link, because Google is crawling this website on regular basis, all the search engines are actually crawling this website because they have a lot of content generated every single day, right? So in those websites, you can just put your link, or you can tell some other blog, some other website to put your link on their website, so that, because see, if a person is already there on the internet, search engine will be crawling their website. They must have put it somewhere, right? Now, if you're getting a link from this person and the search engine is coming to their website, the search engine now will follow your website also, right? But now, if you are getting, there are multiple kinds of links, but the main two kinds of links are there. One is follow, no follow. So all the links that you will make on other social media platforms, these are going to be no follow links. So you will not get any authority or link juices from these pages. But if you are one of your friend is mentioning you, they can provide you a follow link. So if a search engine bot is coming on their website, they will definitely follow your website and provide all the authority that particular page or domain have. So somehow you will get some of the authority from that particular page. So this is how search engine can find your website. For An example, instead of that class teacher or the CEO, one of the colleague is introducing you with other group of members, right? Uh, in the class. So yeah, the third is your site navigation make it hard for the bot to crawl it effectively. Site navigation is, see, if you have just 5 pages on your website, if you are just displaying 1 or 2 products on your website and about me, contact me pages, that's it, then it's not going to be a problem for search engine. But let's say if you have a very big website, right, then it's going to create some problem for you guys. And how you are going to deal with this problem? Because if you will provide a definite way to Google that this is how my site works, this is the architecture of my website, then it will be easier for you and the search engine to crawl your website to find out all the content which is there on your website. So uh, the site structure of my website is, I have already told you. If not, because I have mixed some of the content in my sheets, so I'm recording some videos after that one needed to put first. So yeah, so my site structure is like the domain name, blog, that is the category, and the blog name, whatever it is. If these are for journal blogs, let's say, so see, you can find all this over here. Make your bed summary. This is one book summary that I have updated over here. So this is the category. And if I will just view this, so this is the domain name. This is my category, that is book. So I put this in book category, this particular summary of a book, and then the name of that particular book. These are all books that I have updated. Now, these are a list of some free platforms for entrepreneurs. If I will just visit over here, this is a blog category and the list of top free platforms for entrepreneurs, right? Again, a blog, lessons from Ratan Tata, entrepreneurship lessons from Vijay Shekhar Sharma, habits of successful people, habits of unsuccessful people, again in blog, but book that every entrepreneur should read in book. Again in projects, if you will come over here. So let's say I'm visiting this particular page. Over here you can see the category is project and then attain you, the project name. Okay. And if you will just come to pages, so see, this is going to be, I will show you 2 different pages for now. This is actually redirecting because the actual URL is this digital marketing agency. So after Invincible Lion, digital marketing agency, but this is my homepage also, so I have redirected over here. But if you'll come over here, this is the first category and then in Bangalore. So now I can, because this category is already there, I can add more categories, more subpages over here, subdirectories in subdirectories. So if one is in Bangalore, I can make another in some other city. So I just need to change this Bangalore to Mumbai, and I can make the whole page for Mumbai city. This will be there. This is my sub directory. Now, one more thing is here. This will have uh, the home page or the domain will have the highest authority. This will be on second number. So whatever subcategory is coming after your domain name, that will have uh, the authority of the whole domain in second place. Okay, and this will have at the third place. Now I personally prefer only after domain name 1 and 2 subcategories. That's it. I personally prefer this. If it is required for a, let's say, e-commerce site, then I can go for one more category. Digital marketing agency, Bangalore, let's say SEO. So I can go for one more category, and that's it, because the number of time I will increase this subcategory, it will reduce the authority, right? And it will be difficult for the search engine also to crawl all these pages. So I will also recommend you to use this and don't go beyond this. You can use one more, but don't go beyond this. So yeah, this we were talking about the navigation. So now everything is, whatever content I'm producing on website is listed in categories. The navigation is super cool. And if you will visit my sitemap also, the navigation is super cool. Post sitemap, page sitemap, project sitemap, all the sitemaps are already there. And if Google crawl is visiting, they will know that, okay, all this post, these are all about blogs, the pages are there, which I'm creating myself to rank in search engine, the projects which I'm working on, and categories and author. So these are default categories which are already there. If books are there and I'm creating all the blogs in book subcategory, then search engine will get to know, okay, in this subcategory only books are there, and that is related to entrepreneurship. Let me give you an example. Don't make your website a journal website if you are trying to rank it for SEO. For this, let's say you are selling some shoes, okay, and on the same website you are selling a machinery, let's say juice making machine, okay. So this is not going to work out, because now Google will not be able to find out why things you are actually selling, right? If you're not a very big e-commerce site, because you should start with a niche. So whatever blogs are there on my site also, they're all related to business, entrepreneurship. The books which are there on my website are all related to entrepreneurship and business and digital marketing. Currently, I'm not adding digital marketing content, only some pages are there. That's it. All the content on my website is about business, entrepreneurship. So yeah, the site navigation should be easy. The Google crawler should be able to find out the content. If you are burying your content deep inside with no internal linking, then it will be difficult for search engine to find it out. So yeah, make it simple for search engine. That will definitely help you a lot. The fourth point is your site contains some basic code called crawl, that is blocking search engines. Listen, basic directives. So these can be your JavaScript code or some Flash code, which Google crawlers are not able to crawl. So I think I have already explained this that see, if flash code is there, if something is there in iframes in your website, you just uh, in one video I have explained this. So if anything is blocking the crawler from indexing your website, from visiting your website, from crawling your website, that will again a problem for you. So don't use languages which Google will not be able to crawl. Don't use Flash. Nowadays, nobody is using Flash because Flash is an outdated technology. But as we are studying SEO, I think I need to tell this. Some other technologies were also there which are outdated. Now nobody is using this, but whatever technology you are using, make sure that you are using which is search engine friendly. JavaScript also, earlier Google used to face a lot of problem in reading JavaScript, indexing it, finding out content in between. Now Google claims, I don't know how to understand, but Google claims that they can crawl and index all the content which is there in JavaScript codes. But still, people prefer, all the top SEOs prefer to keep their content out of the JavaScript code. You need to tell this to your developers so that they will be able to put your content in the right places in HTML codes and all these places. Your site has been penalized by Google for spamming tactics. You are trying to do something to rank better in SEO that is not recommended by Google. Obviously, Google will penalize and you won't be able to find your content. The same thing will happen with my website. Somebody hacked my website and you have seen already that a lot of spammy links are there over there. I've removed them, but as soon as Google found out that a lot of spammy links are there on this particular website, they removed me from the search engine. After that, I scanned my website. I did a lot of things to get my website back. It took me, I think, 1 week to get my website back. So yeah, all the things. So try to, if you are making a WordPress website, try to save your passwords. Try to make a stronger password. Don't share your passwords. All these things you need to take care of. Also, whatever plugins you are using, don't use any cracked plugins, cracked themes. Don't ever use them. So yeah, you need to keep this in mind when you are talking about how search engine works and how the indexation, crawling, and ranking will work out for you. And if you're not able to find your content on search engine, this is what you can do, right? I think I should cover all those things over here. Okay, so yeah, now there are ways that from which you can actually tell the search engine that, bro, this is how you should crawl my website. This content you should not crawl. All the spammy links which were there on my website was because of the comment section, because a lot of people were commenting on my blogs. Okay, and because if you have a WordPress website, WordPress, I think a lot of people will come to know that you have a WordPress website and they will start commenting on your blogs. So if somebody is commenting any spammy links and you don't have any moderation, then it will definitely going to cost you. But now what you can do with robot text, from robot text, you can tell Google that, bro, this is my area, this is your area. I want this content to be indexed, to be crawled, and to be ranked. But this is my personal stuff. Don't dare to touch it. This can be, let's say, your login page, the page from where you are logging into your website. You don't want it to get indexed in search engine. So let's say somebody searching for some website, let's say Google login. Okay, So they must have used something else over there, but you cannot find the login page where you can actually log in into the databases, into everything in whatever is there in Google or Facebook or any place, right? So you want your search engine not to crawl these pages, right? So you need to mention it through what we call is robot text. So you need to use robotic, and this will come in your technical SEO part. We will talk about technical SEO in upcoming videos. But over here, I will explain this because this is a major part in how search engine will work out for you and how you can control the search engine crawling on your website. For this, I will just go to one website, that is BuzzFeed.com. Robot text, because they have a very good robot text, and my own website. So see, there are two ways in which you can use robot text. One is in the meta tags. In meta tags, you can define, but for this you need to make these changes on every single page. Okay. On every page, you need to tell Google what to do with this content. So if it is in the beginning of your content, Google will come, it will see what to do with this content, and Google bots will do, or whatever bots are coming to your website, they will do what is instructed to them. Okay. So I don't know if robots are there on my website or not. Okay, made robot. So the robots is there, and this is some default guidelines from this Yoast SEO. I will show you the work which I have done. So over there, the plugin which I'm using on my website, that is Yoast SEO, that is directing Google what to do or what to not to do. Over here, I don't know if robots are there. Yeah. So this is robot text that you can add in your meta tags. Okay. So for meta tag, I will just copy it. Put it over here. So what this robot text is telling to a search engine: hey search engine, please come to my website, follow this page, whatever is there on this page, and index this page. That's it. This is the command. This is a simple command because these are the commands which you are going to do on your pages, right? Also, you can use no index. Just type no index, no follow. That's it. So it will give Google the idea that I don't have to follow or index this page, particular page. This you can do in meta tags. This is how you do in this meta tags. So whenever you are writing the meta tags, you can submit the small code also. If you want to search engine to follow an index. If you don't want search engine to follow an index, no follow, no index. The same, apart from this, everything will be same. Okay. But if you want to direct the search engine for your whole website, not just one particular page, the whole website, because this will only be followed on this particular page. But let's say for the whole website. So this you need to robot.text. So you can just create a small text file over here on Notepad. I think you can create a text file. Type this code. So see, this is user agent, and that is your we are talking to the bot, whichever search engine bot we have. So over here we are talking about Amazon bot, and that is I think Bing's bot. We have given one instruction, crawl delay 120 milliseconds. Disallow. So this website don't want the search engine to crawl this particular page. Don't crawl this particular page. Don't crawl this particular category, the whole category. Don't disallow this category. Disallow this plugins, content, context. So if they are like making any pages, they don't want it to get indexed, because see, if something is getting indexed and all those things, then Google will give you a lot of this notification. Please update, a lot of SEO is missing on your website. You need to work on SEO. So let's say you have created a contest on your page. You don't want to work on SEO, right? Because you don't want it to rank. You just want it to share on your social media pages or on other pages, so that people can just fill up the form, and you need to get the work done, right? You don't want it to rank on some pages, social network. You don't want your plugins to rank over there. They don't want their comments to be followed by Google. So not Google, Amazon bot. They don't want Amazon bot to do all these things. Disallow, 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 disallow. And crawl delay should be this. Why crawl delay? Because they don't want a lot of load on their website. Because if searching bot is coming to your website, some load will be there on your website. Now over here the command is user agent. The same you can follow. This star is for all the search engines. It's not for just one search engine. Search engine bots. So this command, this star, if you're putting a star over here, this is for all the search engine bots. Disallow, 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 whatever they are disallowing. Again, there's some Discord bot is there. I don't know, like I have just used this simple command that is for all the search engines and whatever command I need to give. But if you want, like if you have a complex website like BuzzFeed, because this is one of the biggest content creator in the world, so a lot of directions will be there that they need to follow, and a lot of pages will be there, a lot of content will be there. They need to manage all those things. So whatever, let's say they are creating some new pages, they don't want it to get indexed in Google till they are not working on SEO. So they can just sell off. So you can use one single command for all the search engine bots. For all the search engine bots, you can use one single command. But if you want to give directions to different search engines, then you can use their name. For this, whatever the bot you are looking for, the search engine bot, and you want to give some particular directions, let's say some spammy crawler is there that is crawling your website. You just want to restrict it. So you can just find out its name, you can put it over here, and you can ban it from the website, crawling your website. Some Discord is there, I don't know which bot is there. So a lot of bots will be there because a lot of search engines are there on the website. Plus a lot of tools will be there. Like, I don't know if the SEMrush and Ahrefs, they crawl your websites. till you are not providing them your details. But also they also have their bots. Some dot bot is there, Discord. I don't know which bot is this. Discord, a dot bot. Slurp. I think it's Yahoo's bot. So crawl delay for this much. And they have provided their sitemap also over here. So it will be easier for them to find out all the sitemaps which are there on the website. So you can just put your sitemap. It will be easier for search engine to find out all the sitemaps on the website. User agent, one more bot is there. See, disallow everything. Just a simple slash, that means disallow everything. This Yaki bot, whatever it is. I will just check. What is this? Some peer-to-peer web search engine. That means not a centralized platform like Google and Yahoo is there. Some peer-to-peer like what we do in, I think, torrents, and I think in Bitcoin also the same thing. So they are blocking this because I don't know, some security issues will be there because of this bot. Yak is a free distributed search engine. So it's a search bot of this particular search engine, Yaki.net. It's a search engine. Decentralized web search. I don't know what is this. So they have blocked this. Probably because of some reasons. So see, this is a simple command that you are going to use. I will show you in this also. So see, simple user command, user agent for all the bots. Just call all the website. That's it. We have just generated one particular. I think this is not my sitemap because this is generated by SEO tools. So currently they must have changed it, but yeah. For my website, I will check. See, disallow the indexation of my this login page. Okay, and allow this, and I have also given my sitemap for all the search engines, user agent, semicolon, space, and after this star. So this is the simplest, right? If I want to disallow, I have disallowed only this. This is what you can do, and you need to upload this in your root directory. You can just go to your hosting, whichever hosting you're using, and over there you can upload it, or just tell your this coder to do it for you. So this is the explanation. This will, I think we have covered over here, so we don't need to cover this in technical SEO part. And this is a very important aspect of SEO because this will define how search engine will come to your website, how they are going to scroll your website, how they are going to not scroll, crawl your website, how they are going to find out, and how you're going to restrict certain parts of your website if you don't want them to get indexed and be a pair on the search engine if somebody's searching for that. Okay, so this is what you can do. Now I will just read out whatever is written over here because I have spent a lot of time writing this. So robot text files are located in the root directory of website. Examples, your domain. For mine, it is invinciblelion.net/robots text. You can just name it robots text because this is what all the people are using. And this is where search engine will look for your robot text. If you are using something else, search engine will not be able to find it. Use only this. So name the file robots.txt and suggest which part of the website search engine should or shouldn't crawl, as well as the speed of which they crawl or your site. You can mention the speed by which they should crawl a website. And over here, how Googlebot treats your robots.txt file. So if Googlebot can't find robot text file for your site, it proceeds to crawl the site. So if you have not uploaded robot text file, it will come to your website and start crawling all your website. If Googlebot finds a robot text file, it will usually abide by the suggestion and proceeds with the crawl site. So whatever protocols you are given, whatever directions you have given, Googlebot or any other bot will use the same thing. If Googlebot encounters an error while trying to access your site's robot text file and can't determine if one exists or not, it won't crawl your website. So that is why it is important to name your file robots.txt and just check it, right? Use the simple thing like you can just copy paste. I have shown you the sites. You can just visit the website, copy paste the code from there, and whatever you want to get indexed, whatever you don't want to get indexed, mention it over there. Allow, disallow, slash, whatever the categories are there. That's it. Over here, for metas I have provided, if you want for any particular page, for that particular page you want to give directions to Google, use meta. In meta text, you can do that. Now, we are going to talk about, can crawlers find all your important content? For this, I have written some questions over here. I will just number it. Yeah. So, is your content hidden behind login forms? You must have visited some websites where you will only get access to content when you will log in at that particular website, right? So Google crawlers will not be able to find all the content which is there under those particular websites on those particular pages. If some content is logged on any particular page, Google bots will not be able to crawl, not be able to index. Are you relying on search engine forms on your website? So let's say you have not provided the XML sitemap. Okay, you are not interlinking and you are relying on the search tab. So if somebody will search, the person will be able to find it, but Google will not be able to find it. Google will not be able to, because Google cannot search. It's a bot. It cannot come over here, type and search. So don't rely on this. Make your sitemaps. Put internal links like this. And I will put also an HTML sitemap also on this website. But put internal links. Put sitemap on your website. You can also put HTML sitemap. That is also necessary for people to scroll through your website. Is text hidden within the non-text content? So let's say you have created a lot of content and all the content which is there on your website is only on the images. So you have created some beautiful posters and all the written text is only there on the poster. not on your web pages, right? So Google will not be able to scan any content which is there on the images. Don't hide your content over there, right? Actual content in proper formats on your website. Fourth point, can search engine follow your site navigation? Yes, they can follow your site navigation. You need to provide a better site, like a full structured site navigation to your search engine so that they can follow whatever content is there on the website. They can actually, like, let's say if you have not given sitemap, if you have not given internal linking, it will be difficult for them. But if you are internal linking all those pages, like, let me give you an example. I think it's not there on these blogs, but let's see book. See, this is my category book, and if the search engine is coming to this particular link, it will be able to find all the blogs which are there regarding books. It can, because this is the link also. So Google crawler can go to this link. They can find all the things which are there uh, on your pages, but the internal link should be there so that Google crawler can crawl. And if the structure is good, if you have maintained categories, if you have maintained tags, it will be better for search engine to find out all the content on your website. But the best way is to interlink everything, whichever important pages are there on your website. Make a good sitemap, XML. I will also recommend HTML sitemap so that it will be easier for search engine to find content wherever they want. Do you have a clean information architecture? The same thing. After book category, I'm just talking about books. After blog category, I'm just writing simple blogs. After digital marketing agency category, I will make a lot of pages in all the cities wherever I want to work or rank for. Simple site structure. If you are following this, it will be better for search engines to follow your content better and index it according to that. Are you utilizing sitemap? Yes, you should utilize sitemaps. Are crawlers getting errors when they try to access your URLs? So see, if some, like I have already told you, my site got hacked and all these URLs which were there. Now, if crawler will come to my website, what they will see, 404 error, because there is no content on that particular page. So you need to remove these pages. I will remove all the pages which are you are seeing on search SERPs of my website. So yeah, so if not four error is there, when Google search can't find any content that is on the client error. So Google won't be able to find this content and you will get a 404 error. And whatever 401, 402, 403, all this error you will get when the error is on the client side. That means the person who is visiting your website or in the front end side. Whatever error you will get for 501, 542, 500, that will be your server errors. This is because of the server. Yeah. And over here I've written, thankfully there is a way to tell both search engines, searches and search engine that your pages have moved, and that is 301 redirection. So see, if you will, let's say you have removed one page and you have moved, let's say you are restructuring your website. Earlier, all the content was there on IDs, page ID 391, page ID 91, because these URLs were not SEO friendly. Now you have maintained good categories and you have maintained all your blogs. What you can do, because these pages must be having some authority, right? What you can do, you can actually redirect all these pages to the new pages which you have created. If you are using any plugin on WordPress, it will automatically be done. Or it depends upon which technology you are using on your website. You just need to talk to your coder, they will do it for you. You just need to tell that we are moving this page to this page, please redirect it. This will also transfer all the links, all the domain authority, page authority, not domain authority, page authority of a particular page. Let's say you are already ranking somewhere. So if you will get the domain authority, your ranking will not affect a lot. Your link quality equity, it will share on the page that you are redirecting to. The pages will be already indexed and the user experience will be good. So you will not get a 404 error for all these pages. So yeah, these are the main things that you need to follow. I think a lot of things we have covered today. So if you have any questions, just let me know. If you have not understood anything, I will try to answer. I will try to make separate videos because a lot of topics were here and I think I must have missed a lot of things. So if you didn't understand anything, because a lot of freshers will be there in this course, just let me know. I will try to explain you in the comment section. You can ask in the group also. So this is covered. Now, rank breeding. We will just talk about this rank breeding and I will conclude this video now. What is rank breeding? So rank breeding is the machine learning component of Google's core algorithm. It is a part of the Google's core algorithm, which is learning about the content, about the links that you are getting, about all the things about your website. And this is helping Google to rank your website. So clicks, visitors from the search. So let's say you are already ranking on Google's first page, but how many clicks you are getting? If you are getting an impression, how many clicks you are getting? That is, what is a CTR? How you can improve the CTR? Make your title and your meta description look good. It should give a feeling to the user that they should click on your link because your link is relevant to them. Time on page, the amount of time the visitors spend on a page before leaving it. They have visited your page, how much time they will invest over there. Let's say it's an e-commerce website. How much time you can keep them so that they can be there, let's say from selecting something to buy something. If you have a content page from top to bottom, how much time they are staying over there will provide a lot of information to Google how relevant you are to the user. Let's say as soon as the person visited your website, you have put a lot of ads over there and the person is not able to read the content. What he will do, he will just leave. This is bounce rate. The bounce rate will increase. The more number of people will leave, the bounce rate will increase, and this will give an indication to the Google. This page is not relevant. This page is not very good. The quality of this page is very less. So try improving the time of user by putting videos, by putting infographics, by writing good content. Bounce rate, I already told you, the people, if they are not on your website for at least 10 seconds, then obviously it's a bounce rate. Keep them for more time. The more time they will stay on your website, the lesser will the bounce rate and the more authority you will get in the eyes of Google. Okay. This is focus taking. I don't know where, from where I have took this. So, but see, this is like the people are just playing. As soon as they have visited, they came to your website. but they left as soon as the page loaded or something like this, and they visited some other page. So this is actually very much relevant, because over here you can consider your website speed also. Or again, the ads, a lot of ads are there, the person is not able to see through any content over there. So keep in mind that the more time, because I don't know if it's relevant or not, just I will just remove it. Bounce rate, keep it simple. So the more time the person will be there, it will help them. I think I have researched, when I was researching about rank brain algorithm, then I must approve that, but bounce rate is the only metric that you should follow. Okay, so I think I have concluded about how search engine work and how all those things will help you get better results for yourself, for your all the work that you are doing for your SEO, right? Because this was a long video, a lot of questions will be there, and I will be very much happy to answer all your questions. Just leave them in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Keep growing, keep enjoying, keep watching.